Does your belief system suck? Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to another Mind Right Monday. I'm your host, Bonnie Kelly, where in 5 minutes or less, we're going to get you a shift in a belief, thought, or mindset to set you up for success in all aspects of your life. Today, we are talking about your belief system. Now, my question to you is, does your belief system suck? Now, before you get a little bit like, well, I don't know, maybe it does, no it doesn't, I'm totally good, I want you to really consider this for a second. Your belief system is how you think about yourself, how you think about men or women, how you think about money or the lack thereof, how you think about your dreams, ambitions, desires, how you think about success or failure. Your belief system is what narrates your life. It is the story of which we are living through and living out. And if your belief system says that you're weak, you're small, that you're insignificant, that you suck, that you're not capable, that men are liars and women are disgusting, or that money is only for the rich, or that, I don't know, that life is miserable, or it's just one thing after another, well, guess what? Your belief system sucks. And we need a little bit of an adjustment so we can align ourselves with the dreams, the hopes, and the life that you desire. Now, if you're ready to tune in, then let's dive into my very first tip this week, which is get to the root. We need to start at the basics, the foundation, to figure out, why do you believe this in the first place? Where did this belief system come from? Why is it that you believe that you're incapable or that you're not good enough? Why do you believe that all men are liars or all women are cheaters? Why do you believe these limiting thoughts that are continuing to narrate your life? Where did they come from? How are they limiting you? By asking these basic questions, we can begin to start to see the pattern, to start to recognize that it's through our past experiences. It's through something that we've witnessed. It's through something that we were taught or conditioned by society or our family or friends that has now developed into this story that is now skewing our perception. And once your perception is skewed, it's all that you begin to notice. For example, if you just bought a brand new car, let's say, for example, that you bought a Toyota Prius, and you go driving on the road, you've never really noticed anybody else really having this car, and you think, oh my gosh, I am so eco-friendly and unique. I have the greatest car in the world. And next thing you know, that you're parking next to them, there's thousands of them on the road, and every 10 seconds you're noticing somebody else driving a Toyota Prius. Is it that day everybody went out and bought a new one? No. The reality is that you weren't aware that these cars were out there on the road until it became in your belief system. Once you are aware of something, now you will notice that something. I mean, my challenge to you is to, next time you're driving down the freeway, notice all the cars that you've never noticed before. Notice how many Toyota Camrys or Dodge Chargers or Ford Mustangs or, I don't know a lot of car names, but go out there and look. I mean, there's a lot of different vehicles out there that you've never noticed before because, well, they're just they're not in your mindset. They're not in your belief system. And when you can begin to recognize that it's what you believe is how you perceive, it's what you notice, that's going to be the reason why you keep seeing guys that cheat or women that are lying versus seeing all the guys that are loyal and all the women who are honest. I want you to put that in your mindset and make that shift, and that's a powerful way to start to feel better about your belief system now. All right, let me end this section off with a quote, which is, I'm not interested in your limiting beliefs. I'm interested in what makes you limitless. Brendon Burchard. Love that quote. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, let's lead into the next tip for this week, which is distinguish the difference between limiting beliefs and factual truths. All right, now this one's going to be a little more controversy because of the fact that most of us think that what we believe is factual, that the stories that we tell ourselves are so true. I can't tell you how many clients tell me, Bonnie, I know that I'm not good enough. I know that I don't matter. I know this to be true. It's factual because of I experienced this and this and this and that. Well, based on that experience and based on that story, you're right. But is it possible that that's not the whole truth and just a fraction of what could be true? Now, that's when we can start to be distinguishing the difference between our perceived realities and our crummy belief systems or factual truth, right? The truth is that there's gravity. When I drop a ball, it's going to fall, right? That's factual truth. We know that to be true. But there's a difference between perception. There's a difference between what we believe and how we perceive and factual. Again, you are the narrator. You get to choose how to tell any story. If I had somebody cut me off in traffic, I get to choose to either think that that person is a jerk or a butthead, or I can choose to recognize that that person maybe made a mistake, or I can choose to think that that person just didn't pay attention or that they're in a hurry. It's my choice to perceive that, and I get to then decide on whether or not that belief is limiting me, or is it factual that he really is a jerk? What story serves you better? That's my question for you in point number 2. All right, guys, this leads me to my next quote, which is, "You begin to fly when you let go of self-limiting beliefs and allow your mind and aspirations to rise to greater heights." Brian Tracy. Another powerful quote by a powerful dude. All right, guys, this leads me to my third and final tip this week, which is shift to the positive. All right, if you really do want to let go of these sucky belief systems and start to align with a belief system that, I don't know, serves you and your higher purpose and good in this world, well, then we need to shift away from all the reasons why you suck and that you fail and that men suck and women are horrible and that money is hard and whatever it is. And we need to shift to another narrative, another story. We need to find other reasons. So this is where we need to shift out of the shit and into positive, something more constructive that maybe you don't feel as truth, but is just believable enough that could possibly be true. Now, it's not to go to the exact opposite, because that always doesn't work. Sometimes you need to make a bridge between where you are and where you want to go. And that bridge a lot of times could be as simple as saying, it's possible that not all men are liars. It's possible that not all women are cheaters. It's possible that I could be a millionaire. I don't really know how. I don't really believe it just yet, but it could be true. And when we can shift into that positivity, when we can shift into the possibility, endless opportunities await. All right, guys, hopefully you've learned something from this week's video. As always, we'd love for you to friend, like, share, comment this on this video or this podcast or this social media post. Wherever you found us, and no matter what platform you found us on, get involved, get connected. Share with us maybe some ideas that you have on shifting shitty belief systems, and tell us what you think. If you also have a personal development question, you can email us anytime at getinspired@bonniekelly.me. And don't forget that until you get involved, you're always on the sidelines. Until next time, I'm Bonnie Kelly.